So, what's up, y'all? Zasada Israel here with another daily dosey dose. So, I decided to do something different. So, I was just sitting right here thinking, just plotting on my next move, just plotting and planning on like how I'm finna, just how I'm finna apply pressure for the rest of this year. Cause mind you, we month 4 in the year. I mean, it's 8 months left, and it's it's grind season, like for real. And I just been just paying attention to what life been teaching me, and like trying to figure out like how can I grow. What am I doing wrong in situations, and how can I use those situations as a stepping stone towards my next thing? How can I grow from the things that I go through? And something that's on my mind is growth and fixed mindsets. I talked about this before, but you can never learn too much. I don't care what nobody say. You can never learn too much because there's always something new out there to learn. So I could touch on this topic and talk about it however I please, because this is my channel, this is my time, and this is my thoughts. Okay, but anyway, growth and fixed mindsets is the topic. So growth mindset is basically like you can look at something and be like, it has the opportunity to grow. You see the potential in things. I'm gonna say seeing the potential. And then you have fixed, where it's like you see what's lacking. You see lack. I put see the lack, but I know what I mean. Whatever. So like fixed is like you seeing what lacks. So it's like you're fixated on the fact that this doesn't have this doesn't have that, this can never be this. You using the word can't a lot. And it's like you can never really see past your own suffering because you're not even allowing your brain to make that a possibility that things can be different. Like for instance, when people talk about the world and how it always been this way, it's gonna always be this way. They this happened, this happened, this happened. Okay, it happened. Yes, our ancestors were enslaved, and if you say your ancestors wasn't enslaved, then your ancestors was the ones that was doing the enslaving. At the end of the day, I don't care what nobody say. I don't care if you say you tracked your history back. If you track it back further than what you tracked it back, you will find out that everything built on this earth came from slavery. And that's just the truth. Like even Egypt was built on slavery. It was a different way in which they went about it, but it was all built on that. And it's like, and when you look at the word slavery, I feel like because of the propaganda that's been pushed into our heads, the actual act of slavery, the word itself, is what has the negative connotation, Because if you truly know what slavery is, then you will be like, damn. Because, like, think of a job. Okay, so slavery. You have a master. You have slaves. The master tames the slaves. So the master teaches the slave how to act, how to be, what to do, what's the etiquette, and all of that stuff. The slaves help the master out with whatever the master need help with. They make their quota. They go about their day. It sounds just like a 9 to 5 to me, for real, because they was working from sun up to sundown. And I say like it sound like a 9 to 5 to me because it's like, okay, when they used to go up for the auctions, they used to have them dressed in a way to where that was presentable to the person that's trying to buy them. So when we go on job interviews, we're dressed in a way to impress the person that's trying to lease us. Because in a lease, rent, whatever you want to call it, that's literally what they're doing. They're renting our time. Like, if you go get a job right now and you tell them that you're going to work from 9 a.m. to 5 o'clock p.m., they are renting your time. They are renting you from the hours of 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. They're not buying you, but they are renting you. And it's like, truth be told, like, I don't know how I got there from a growth and a lack mindset, but I'm pretty sure it's going to tie in somehow. So just follow the way. Just come through this journey with me, okay? In the world, in this mind of mine. Because, like, you have the people that saw freedom. Okay, so, like, think about just the realm of slavery and just how it fixated our mind on the fact that we can't really ever have what we dream in our mind to be true. So if I, in my mind, think that one day our people will come together and create a world worth living, some people will listen to that and be like, you stupid as hell. In their eyes, I just might be. Because they have that fixed mindset where they cannot see past their own suffering to see how we deserve better. And we have the potential to give that to ourselves. I have a growth mindset. And I won't ever let anyone put those rose-colored glasses over my eyes again. Like, I grew up with that. I grew out of that. So why would I step back into that? Like, take that somewhere else. Because when I say I see, I say I see. Okay? If you know, you know. Because not everybody know what that saying mean. Okay? But listen here. I say. Asante, I say. Because those that's guiding our direction, they know what's up. They know what type of time it is. But like, now for real, like, knowing and being willing to get to know things is a better perspective in life, in my opinion. Because once you take that role as a student and as a teacher, you open the door to endless possibilities. Because one thing about a teacher is always learning, because they're learning different ways to teach the same thing, or they're learning things that they didn't know that they didn't know, or things that they knew, but they didn't know that they knew, because they knew that they knew it, but they didn't know that they knew. Anyways, like, just those, like, being able to expand your mind to think in a way that can make you uncomfortable, and that can bring comfort to you. Because, like, me knowing that one day I'm gonna see the people rebuild, like, build Egypt in a way that people ain't never seen before. To see, like, us with the crowns, us in power, us doing our thing, like, that brings me so much comfort. Like, I could smile for days in that in that train of thought, like, because I know that would be so fulfilling to us, because it's a level of respect that we didn't have from our peers, nor did we have within yet. We had to literally grow into that. And it's like getting back to those roots is something I say to those guided our direction to reach these new heights, because, man, life gonna do it to you. It's gonna do it for you. You just have to be open to what life wanna do for you. Cause, like, one thing for certain, two things for sure, everything is what it is. The more you try to control shit, the more shit don't work out for you. And that's the reality of it all. Like, people can talk a lot, people can say a lot, people can think a lot, people can act a lot, people can put on a show. But at the end of the day, when that heart weighed against the feather, you're going to see exactly who's who. You're going to see exactly who's growing and who's in a fixed position. And that's real. So it's like, are you going to be a tree stump, or are you going to be a tree? And that's where we at. But someone decided they want to listen to music, so I'm out of here. Peace out.